Let's talk about price prediction on PulseChain. A lot of people are missing out on this very massive opportunity on PulseChain. People are not even paying attention. I know that some of you are now started to sell off your crypto. Some of you have started to sell off some of your bag because you think the bull is over. You are panicking. Oh, bull is over. You have to understand. For the past 15 years, Bitcoin did not move from 0 to 100,000. It always moved 100%, 10% deep. It go up higher. This is how it continued to move. So in the last 30 days, we see Ethereum move from $1,400 to 4,700 to 4,700. So what do you think? It have to retreat. It have to pull back. Then it will move. So if you are one of those people that are still believing that bullion is over, I'm sorry for you. You are going to definitely miss out on this bullion. Now, I have told you guys that now is not a time for you to flip or for you to switch or for you to test any pump. Just stay where you are. Your time is going to come. So now I'm just giving you a tip so that you don't mistake, you don't make a mistake that will cost you a lot of things. So now let's go back to PulseChain. My price prediction on PulseChain. Why did I even think that PulseChain would do a 10x or 100s or 500s or what? Why did I believe so much on PulseChain? Number one is the track record of Richard Hart. You can't tell me that a man who single-handedly pumped hex to 10,000 hex to 10,000x in 2021, and he went on and launched layer one, and he received more money. He received about $1 billion. All right, and he turned that into liquid, and at the end of the day he have about $600 million. All right, so you can't tell me that this kind of a man who have experience is just like me. Just for example, this is my 8 years in cryptocurrency. So with all my experience, you can't give me $30,000 or $10,000 and you expect me to lose that money. It's impossible. It's impossible. I don't know last time I lose money in cryptocurrency. All right, so I'm just telling you, a man who have history of pumping a coin to 10,000x, so he know what he's doing. And you can't tell me that a man who the security exchange sue in court and he refused to settle. Even the founder of Binance, CZ, he settled. He paid about $4 billion in order to get his case dismissed. Even Lipo, they settled in court, but he stood his ground. He fought the security exchange and he defeated them in the court, and they get the case dismissed. So you can't tell me that such a man with all those influence and those money he have, that he's not going to make a history. It's not even possible. So that is why I am telling you, my dear friends, be part of this history. Be part of this story. I know it's going to take, let me tell you this part. Something that is going to be great always take time. Just imagine if PulseChain come out and do boom, go to 100s and boom, everybody disappear. I will not be here be talking. All right? So something that is going to be great always take time. That's one thing my father told me. And I see that PulseChain have taken longer time than it should be. And in average, let's talk about cryptocurrency. In average, every top layer one out there perform nothing less than 100s to 200s. Ada did 600s. Solana did about 1000s. BNB did 10,000s. Ethereum did 14,000x. So you cannot tell me that PulseChain cannot do at least 200x. That is why I tell everybody, each and every one of my friends, that PulseChain is only layer one in this bullion that can give you 100s to 200s return in your money, in your investment. So this is why I believe so much in PulseChain. So you cannot tell me that Richard Hart, after defeating the security exchange, after proving himself to be innocent, after proving that PulseChain is not a security, and with over $700 million that he have, if we tell him will eventually go to $10,000, that he's not going to put that money into PulseChain and make PulseChain to go to 100s. You cannot tell me otherwise. So that is why I draw my conclusion. I always make my decision based on what I think that we make that coin pump, not what everybody is saying. So I cannot pick a random coin here and say, oh, this coin will go to 100S. What will make that coin to go to 100S is a question that I always curious to answer. All right. So when you tell me this coin is going to 100S, I will think about the debut beta version of layer 1 that everybody will adopt, and maybe more people involved, and the coin will go to 100S. Or did they have money to pump it, or did the founder have the history of pumping his coin? So this now boils down to why I believe that Richard Hart is going to definitely pump PulseChain. And some of you here, some Heskans who are smart monies, who know what they're doing, they know that this is what is going to come. And I myself, I know that this is going to happen. So what my price prediction on PulseChain is that, let's think about ADA. ADA did 400S. Ethereum did 14,000X. A BNB did 10,000X. All right. So on average, every layer 1 have nothing less than, the worst performing layer 1 have about 100S in return. In the worst case scenario. And given that Richard Hart is a man of ego, and the community of Heskans, they are huge, I think, personally, my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't say undercover, oh, because of you, I lose my money. I'm not a financial advisor. Please make your own decision, do your own research. It's very important. So I think that in the worst case scenario, maybe they say PulseChain performed awfully. PulseChain did not perform at all. Ethereum did not hit $10,000. I think PulseChain will go to 200x in the worst case scenario. But in the best case scenario, if Ethereum went to $10,000 or $8,000, I personally think that PulseChain will do a 1,000 to 2,000s from all-time low. Of course, it's going to do that. Very, very certain. All right? So, some of you are saying, oh, no, PulseChain will not do this. I know some of you, when I was telling you about Sui, you said, Sui is high market cap. Oh, yeah. Today, you are buying Sui at $4 comfortably. You could have bought it at 3 cents when I was talking about it. All right? I remember when I was talking about Arbitrum again. So, like I said, I am assuring you that PulseChain will do, in the worst case scenario, let me say that Ethereum did not hit $10,000. PulseChain will definitely do 200s to 100s. All right. And again, if Ethereum was to hit $10,000, then that is the best case scenario. PulseChain would do a 1,000x or 2,000s. So what does it mean? It means that if you put $1,000 from all-time low, you will get about $1 million to $2 million in your return of investment. All right. So this is why I say that cryptocurrency is the best investment ever. There's no business, no modern business that beats cryptocurrency. Tell me where you will get $1 million or $1,000 and you turn it to $1 million. It's only on crypto. And you can do that if you are in the light path. If you are listening to me, if you are paying attention to what I'm saying, that is where you can turn your $1,000 to $1 million. Like I told you guys before, that one of my subscriber here, he talked to me and told me that he have successfully turned his money into $1 million by playing the game that I told him to play. And I am so excited to do that. All right. So in the best case scenario, PulseChain will do a 2000s. In the worst case scenario, PulseChain will do a 200s from all-time low. I'm talking about all-time low. I'm not talking about sacrifice price. All right. From all-time low. So I have given you reason, and another strong reason why you should be what I'm talking about is about this ETH strategic reserve. So when you come to ETH strategic reserve, you see that PulseChain have about $714 million. So this money is huge. And you see what is happening here. Bitmine, they are seriously accumulating Ethereum. They now have about 1.5 million Ethereum, which is about 1.2% of the supply. They now control 1.2% of the supply of the whole Ethereum. They now have about $6.5 billion on Ethereum in the reserve. And this now have caused their their stock market to increase in price, because people are now assuming that Ethereum can go to $30,000. So imagine if Ethereum goes to $30,000, how much they will be having here. And if they sell and use that money to invest back in the stock market, they can see all those people who bought the stock market can see about 200% to 300% in return. Now think about it in crypto. If PulseChain goes to 30,000, if Ethereum goes to $30,000, and Richard had to take that money to invest in his ecosystem, think about what will happen. So, as you are saying, everybody is saying BlackRock is selling. Oh, BlackRock is selling. He's selling their Bitcoin. And you see here, as of today, 18th of August, you see that you see that Bitmain, they are buying. You see people, you see companies are buying Ethereum. Companies are buying Ethereum, and that is something that you should be paying attention to. All right, you should be definitely paying attention to that, because it's going to be crazy if you are not paying attention to this. It's going to be very funny if you're not paying attention to this, because Ethereum will definitely hit a 10,000. Ethereum will definitely hit $10,000 in price. Okay, so, and we are going to see a massive bull run. It's coming, and nobody is paying attention to this. All right, nobody is paying attention to this. So you can see all those evidence that I have shown you now, and you can make your decision based on that. Of course, you can see that $740 million is sitting here waiting to pump PulseChain. All right, Ethereum can go to $30,000 to $20,000. And why have you asked yourself, why is people thinking that it can go to $30,000 to $50,000? Have you read about the genius bill that Donald Trump signed a few days ago, or I think 1 month ago? So this genius bill, it allows trillions of dollars, trillions of assets, leeward assets, to flow into Ethereum. And you all know that Bitcoin is not, you cannot build on top of Bitcoin. So the smart contract in layer 1 is Ethereum. Sorry, Ethereum is the OG. So Ethereum have the security. Ethereum have everything that you want to build on Ethereum. If you really want to build something, the way you should go is on Ethereum. It's not on Solana. It's not on any other chain. It's Ethereum. All right. So everybody knows that. So the trillions of dollars is going to flow into Ethereum, and Ethereum is just about 400 and something billion market cap. So Ethereum will hit about 3 trillion to 4 trillion market cap, making price of Ethereum to go to at least $30,000. And remember, Bitcoin is sitting at $2 trillion market cap. So don't think that Ethereum cannot do that. Ethereum will flip Bitcoin. Of course, it's going to do that in future. So I believe so much that bull-on we haven't even started bull-on. We are going to start the major bull-on in September, October, November. It's going to be crazy. So if you are exiting market now, because of what? Ask yourself, because of what? We haven't seen 100x, 200x. We haven't seen nothing. All coin season have not come. So you are exiting market now. You are exiting too early. You are missing out on your generational wealth. Remember, we are here to create a generational wealth. I'm just here my target is just to make $2 million, and I'm okay. I'm retired for life. You know why? Because I'm going to retire for life. I'm not going to buy expensive car, buy house. No, I'm going to use that money, use it and put it in treasury bill, and yeah, I'm off. I settle my life for life. Like, I'm okay for life. I don't need to work for anything. I don't need to worry about money. Like, I'm okay. So this is why I'm here. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to buy, to think about technology. And this is my 8 years in crypto. I have made a lot of mistakes. I have missed $200,000. I have do all kind of things. So when I'm talking to you with experience. I'm talking to you with facts and figures. I'm not telling you, I'm not just hyping it up. So in the worst case scenario, PulseChain we do 100 to 200x. In the best case scenario, I'm seeing I'm targeting 2000x to 1000x. All right. So this is it. And if you're one of those guys that think that we are done, this is the end of it, bullion is over, I just want to remind you that just yesterday, about $4 million was bleached into PulseChain, and that $4 million is just sitting in the wallet. They are waiting to perfect entry. So don't sell, don't be shaking out. Don't sell your crypto to anybody. You're going to miss out. I don't know why you should be selling your coin for what. Why? Can't you, even if we are entering to bear markets, can't you wait for the next 4 years? We waited 4 good years for this moment, and we have only 3 months or 4 months to make these millions of dollars, and you are exiting the market. It's funny, but it's not funny to me. I find it so disheartening, so sad that people are going to miss out on this. But I urge you, my followers, my fans, my brothers and my sisters, my friends, please don't miss out on this, man. This is our last opportunity. We can't afford to find this kind of opportunity again if we miss it. So I can't afford to find. I can't, like, the market, cryptocurrency is coming too complicated. You know why? Can you remember back then in 2021? It's very easy for a coin to do 100s. Now it's very complicated because a lot of VC, a lot of big monies, they are coming in. They are not allowing us to get into the market. If you're not coming into the market now with $10,000 to $20,000, you can't make a good money. You see the problem. So that is why I'm urging you guys to please don't give up. We have a few months to get this life-changing opportunity. You don't want to give up now. Please. Thank you for watching, and make sure you stay crypto. I will see you in the next one.